All right, so for lesson 18, we're representing situations with inequality. So we're going to place a less than or greater than sign to complete the inequality. So is 5 less than or greater than 10? It's less than. Is 5 less than or greater than negative 10?
Greater than.
It is greater than. Let me adjust that because I don't like that one was really big. Okay, is negative 5 less than or greater than negative 10?
Greater than.
It's greater than. All right, 1/5 less than or greater than 1/10?
Greater than.
Okay, negative 1/5 less than or greater than negative 1/10?
Greater than.
Should be less than, right? Because it's going to be 1/5 will be on the number line. You guys remember looking on the number line to 1. The negative 1/10 will come before the negative 1/5. Okay? What do these symbols mean? H is greater than 50. Well, I guess I just gave that to you. So let's match these. Which one matches with A? 2. I'm just going to draw a line here. What does B match with?
Greater than 3.
So less than or equal to. Oops, undo that. And 30, or C. Sorry, C.
3.
3. So 30 is greater than or equal to H. Is 25 a solution to any of the inequalities? So if I plug in 25 for H, if I have 25 is greater than 50, is that true? Is 25 less than or equal to 20?
No.
No. Is 30 greater than or equal to 25? Yes. So C, 30 is greater than or equal to 25. Now we're going to go through that again and see if 40 is a solution to any of the inequalities. Is 40 greater than 50? No. Is 40 less than or equal to 20? No. Is 30 greater than or equal to 40? No. So it is not a solution to any of them. Okay, so it's not a solution to any of the inequalities. Is 30 a solution to any of these inequalities? So is 30 greater than 50?
No.
Is 30 less than or equal to 20?
No.
Is 30 greater than or equal to 30?
Yes.
Yes. So 30 is greater than or equal to 30. All right, so let's go to 18.2, sweater weather. Alina and Lynn are planning some cold weather camping and are studying jackets and sleeping bags. Here's what they learned about some different equipment. A down jacket is rated as comfortable when the temperature is between negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit and 20 degrees Fahrenheit. A down sleeping bag is rated as comfortable when the temperature is negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit or above. A synthetic sleeping bag is rated as comfortable when the temperature is 20 degrees Fahrenheit or above. What are 2 examples of temperatures that are comfortable for the down jacket? So what could we use?
$15.
15 degrees. Yeah. So 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Somebody else give me a temperature that works.
Negative 15 degrees.
Negative 15 degrees. Okay. Both of those work because they are between negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's going to be our minimum for X, or our degrees. And it's going to go up to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Next one. Okay. For which gear would a temperature of negative 16.5 degrees Fahrenheit be comfortable? And I'm going to take a screenshot of this information right here after I erase this real quick. So it's going to be on the other page. Okay, so which gear were we looking at? Which one's going to be at negative 16 degrees Fahrenheit?
Both of the sleeping bag and jacket.
Both the sleeping bag and the jacket. So the down sleeping the down, right? Here's the down jacket and sleeping bag. All right. Is it possible to list all the temperatures for which the down jacket is comfortable? Explain your reasoning. What do you guys think? Can we list all of the temperatures?
Mm-hmm.
Probably, right? Why?
It's only between negative 20 and 20.
Right. So, yeah, because it is between negative 20 and 20 degrees Fahrenheit, Which jacket's comfort rating matches each inequality? Okay, so which, I think it should say jacket or sleeping bag's comfort rating matches each inequality. So which one has X is greater than or equal to 20?
Mm-hmm.
What? Which one was greater than? Between these three options. Greater than 20. The synthetic sleeping bag. Okay. What about negative 20 is less than or equal to X?
The down sleeping bag.
The down sleeping bag. And lastly, what does that leave?
The down jacket.
The down jacket. All right. Preston, would you not lay your head down on the table? All right, here are 5 graphs of inequalities. Match each graph to a situation in this activity. So, what do you think A represents?
Down sleeping bag.
The down sleeping bag. Okay, what about B?
It's the synthetic one.
The synthetic sleeping bag. And lastly, we have C. What's that one?
Okay.
The down jacket. All right. Oh, we have more. What do you think D represents? Does it represent any of them?
The synthetic
the synthetic one? Let's see.
Negative, right?
We could say that that is the temperatures outside the range for the down sleeping bag and the down jacket, right? Outside comfort range of down jacket and sleeping bag. What do you think E would be after saying that?
Outside the range of the synthetic gear.
Okay, so temps outside. I can't spell today. Temps outside. Comfort. We'll say rating of the synthetic sleeping bag. What else is it for? There's one more.
The jacket.
The down jacket. Okay. Are there any temperatures at which the sleeping bags and jacket would all be comfortable?
20 degrees.
20 degrees. Yeah. They all have a point at 20 degrees. If you look up here, we have 20. Our circle is filled in, so at 20 for all of those. At 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So yes. Write one or more inequalities representing the range of temperatures in your area in the winter. Which gear, if any, would you recommend based on that? So on a typical winter here, which gear do you think you would need?
Probably just the jacket.
Probably just the jacket,
Yeah, it doesn't really dip down into the negatives.
right? So probably not even that. We probably just need the sleeping bag. Because the down jacket is for negative 20 to 20. Do our winters typically get below 20 degrees? This year's different. This year we got down to negative 20, so we might would need all of those things, right? But most times we probably wouldn't need most of these things, right? Because I feel like we normally stay around the 20s and like go back and forth between cold and warm. Like we'll probably have another cold spell. I'm okay with not doing number 7. We'll just talk through that one. Let's go to the next one. We have planning the senior ball. Seniors in a student council of a high school are trying to come up with a budget for the senior ball. Here is some information they have gathered. Last year, 120 people attended. It was a success and is expected to be even bigger this year. Anywhere up to 200 people might attend. There needs to be at least one chaperone for every 20 students. The ticket price cannot exceed $20 per person. The revenue from ticket sales needs to cover the cost of the meals and entertainment, and also make a profit of at least $200 to be contributed to the school. Here are some inequalities the seniors wrote about the situation. Each letter stands for one quantity in the situation. Determine what is meant by each letter. So we have T is less than or equal to 20. What is that going to represent?
The tickets.
Chaperones.
I think it's going to be the tickets. I think that is what we are looking for because it needs to be less than $20 per person. It can't be any more than $20 per person.
Isn't this the
So this T is going to be tickets. Okay. We have 120 is less than or equal to P, which is less than or equal to 200.
I think this is people because it has 120 and 200, which are both in the first.
Right, so P is going to be people. Okay, we have PT minus M is greater than or equal to 200. We already know what P is. We already know what T is. We need to know what M is. What's our M going to be?
Meals and entertainment, because that's to exceed 200.
Right, meals and entertainment. More specifically, it's the cost of meals and entertainment because we need to make a profit of at least $200. All right, C is greater than or equal to P divided by 20. What is C?
Chaperone.
Chaperones. So it's going to be the number of chaperones. All right. Are you ready for more? Kieran says we should add the constraint T is greater than or equal to 0. What was T again?
Tickets.
Tickets. So that would be like the cost per ticket, right? So why could we say 0 is a constraint there? Can a ticket be $0 if you need to make a profit?
No.
No. So the reasoning behind that is that the cost cannot be $0 in order to make a profit. What other natural constraint like this should be added? What do you guys think? Is there another constraint we can add?
Chaperones, maybe?
Yeah? What could be a constraint for the chaperones?
It cannot be less than or equal to 1.
Well, it couldn't be less than or equal to 1, right? There has to be more than that. What is the minimum number of people we think will be there?
120 around that.
So what's the minimum we would have for chaperones then? If we have 120 students or people,
36 chaperones.
there'd be 6 chaperones, right? Okay, so a minimum of 6. I can't spell chaperones today. Chaperones. What's another thing that we could say about the chaperones? What if I divide, let's say, 145 by 20? What will I get if I do that?
7.5.
You get like 7.5. Can you have 0.5 of a chaperone?
I mean, without causing physical violence, no.
No. So it needs to be whole numbers. Only whole numbers. All right, so you guys will have practice problems on this on Canvas. Yeah, there's a summary, I think, attached. I don't remember. This might have been the page that did not print right. So The summary will be attached on Canvas if you need it.